Episode number 2 of Marvelous Mondays with Marvels of the Mind. I'm Kay Fox.
I'm Jack.
Welcome back, first off.
Yeah.
I'm Sean Davis, and welcome to the Marvelous Mondays, Marvels of the Mind podcast.
It's been a week already.
Yes. Finally, we've actually been consistent with putting out another podcast.
And we have more views, and everything is super
More
exciting.
subscribers, thanks to you guys.
10 subscribers,
Woo!
32 views on our last podcast.
Oh, wait. We need to introduce our fact checker today. That's
We have our
cats.
fact check. If we need some other than cat pictures on Google, we have Alyssa here.
The zombie slayer.
I mean, I'll allow the cat pictures.
Yeah, cat pictures are fine.
But,
Okay.
Yes, 32 views in 1 week, as opposed to the 34 in 4 months.
Yeah, the 4 months is long.
32 views, that is amazing. Thank you guys, thank you.
Yes, very much.
How does it feel to be back?
Nice. It's nice and more chill. It's a lot easier to do with Mondays for me.
Yeah.
It's almost better than the Fox Den, but you know what? I guess.
I mean,
All
we
the books.
I like books.
gotta make ourselves a new home, but for now, we're here, and we're gonna be putting these out every week, so...
I wish I had a ceiling tile.
Go away.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Go away. Anyway.
today we're gonna talk about change.
Sorry. Just also.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Change. Really, change. What are we talking about? We're not talking about pocket change or Obama change. We're talking about thrift shop change. We're talking about change like throughout life, and including high school, middle school, which is now a common topic with us,
Yes.
and growing up in everything that could change within it. Should I do this now?
I mean, Kay Fox texted me, was it 2 nights ago?
I don't know.
Something like it. 2 nights ago, I think. I want to say that after I got off work. And she was like, hey, so what topic should we do for the podcast? And I was like, it's a long shot, but I mean, we can talk about change. And she kind of wanted to indulge more into that, and I was talking like how easy it is for some people to just change to fit the mold, like how people want to be more popular, so they change themselves, they change their looks into like pretty much trying to fit into the
Society.
clique. Yeah, society.
Actually, there's also like the social networking modes that people have. Like, I was talking about, like, you used to look really cool if you had like a MySpace.
The MySpace page.
Oh, especially if you had one
people.
that played the really cool punk rock music and you had all this really cool background.
No, you're really cool if you could like find your own background, like the really cool backgrounds.
Yeah.
The ones like the GIF backgrounds. You could like GIF backgrounds.
Yeah.
I would spend hours on MySpace doing absolutely
That was-
nothing.
But finding that.
I had an awesome MySpace page, but I can't remember the password for it.
I still have mine.
I don't want to look back at mine. It was a bad time for Krista.
Yeah. And I haven't changed the picture since the last time I changed that picture, which was like 7th grade.
Man,
That's
my MySpace page is back in middle school, late elementary school.
sketchy years.
Those were crazy. And now you think that Facebook has pretty much taken over.
It's
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say Twitter yet.
Though we do have a Twitter, Go Inside the Mind.
That's
But,
pretty cool.
we have 1 follower, and I think it might be me. But other than that, yeah, we do have a Twitter page. I mean, I kind of go on it every now and then just to leave a little update.
I will
But,
tweet some random things.
yeah, he'll tweet some random things if he ever gets the internet.
Well, I use my mom's phone to tweet like anything about the podcast from mine. I'll mention it so people can have a part to it.
Yeah, I don't know if our audience can hear you.
I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Okay, so change.
Change.
What kind of change do you want to start with?
The change about change.
Huh?
positive, negatives.
It's like, it depends on what change you really want to talk about. Like,
Something simple. School cliques.
School cliques.
School cliques.
I mean, we talked about school last week, so let's keep going.
Alright, personal story about Christmas past here. Everybody get ready, hold on to your hats. If you're not wearing a hat, get one just to hold on to. Chris K. Fox here. When I was in elementary school, I'm pretty sure every girl felt this. You had to be the popular pretty girl. You had to walk a certain way. You had to have a certain kind of phone. You had to walk with your nose in the air and your butt out your back. I tried to be one of those girls. Not fun. I was the girl that preferred to get in fights with everybody. And I playground school fights all the way up through middle school. And change, especially that kind of change where you're trying to pretty much lie to yourself, isn't positive in any way. The best kind of change you need to make for yourself is to improve yourself. It was a bad idea. Best kind of change to make on yourself is to improve yourself.
Well, I mean, you could make change to improve yourself, but I mean,
I'm not talking like improve yourself. I'm not talking like dramatic. Oh, I need to be
If
popular.
you
so I
don't
need to
shower,
do this.
maybe you should change to showering. That's
That-
one change you should do.
Might help.
Maybe.
You anime and Comic-Con goers. But,
I'm not gonna.
I can only say it from first-hand experience. But it really is something that, it's like our last podcast. You, especially through middle school and high school, glasses off, man, we're getting intense. The best thing you can do is to find yourself. And through finding yourself is how you create yourself. And how you're able to change and mold yourself to the person you want to be.
I couldn't have said it better myself, really. But yeah, don't change yourself to try and fit the mold. Change yourself in ways that, like, not ways that you want other people to see you, but how you want to see you. But
Change the mold, not you.
yeah, change the mold, not you.
So if you feel like you want to explore a different route, explore the different route, but don't completely go to the different route all the way.
It's good to dip your toes into the water, but don't go all the way in until you know how deep.
Straddle the line. That's it.
1 foot in the grave, 1 foot in the grave.
That's
Other cheesy metaphor.
insert here.
I'm upset with YouTube. I couldn't insert an annotation here or there or
You
even
kinda did.
here. I inserted annotations, but it wouldn't let me click it to go to a different place. Yeah, I'm upset.
Oh, you have to add.
Go ahead.
You have to like.
I'm
YouTube is like really weird. Like I was listening to Creature Talk, like 83, and they're talking about like, oh, YouTube's gonna get like really horrible with this, like sub videos inside of videos. Like when you go and you do it, you put the URL in to go to where you need to go. You can like have a like or subscribe spot there, also for the annotations, but otherwise, it depends on what you want to do with it.
I mean, I'll probably put one in here somewhere. I'm not gonna do this thing again because that was just way too hard to like. I'm dumb. I can't really. Yeah, I can't really do that. Like, oh, I'm gonna put an annotation here, and I'm gonna put an annotation here on her face. Blah blah blah.
Just hold the annotation.
we tried to do the thing where like, oh hey, we put an annotation here, but no, I think I put a subscribe in there at least.
Yes.
But any other way.
If you watch the 21-minute video, which I try to fix.
Just remake it.
Yeah.
Just remake it.
21-minute video with all my annotations. That took me like a good hour to try to figure out how to do everything I needed to do. That was a page.
I don't want to diverge too far in the games and get away from our.
We're already away, honey. It's okay.
I don't want to
We
get
come
too
back.
far away. We'll come back.
Just change.
I want to talk about your video. About the Let's Play thing, because we're probably gonna head our way and do some Let's Plays after we start putting out more videos every week. But until then, we're probably just going to be doing the podcast thing, getting a couple other solo bits out. But about the Let's Plays, I saw you held up a Nintendo game. We're not allowed to do that.
Not allowed.
Nintendo will not let people do Let's Plays on
They're
this.
See, what's
very-
confusing me is how are some of these fellow YouTubers, doing X and Y also, or old.
Alrighty, really?
Yeah, Sci-Fox
That
Sound is doing it. He's
ridiculous.
doing Y.
For like 10 seconds.
Seamus SSHOP, KPC is also doing. Any of the creatures are actually
I
doing
wouldn't
it.
have memorized that name.
Oh, it's
at
so
all.
hard. I won't tell you why it's like that, but yeah.
I remember Marvels of the Mind, and that's...
Mika Kitty, Vsauce, Vsauce123,
Tobuscus. and,
Tobuscus,
Smosh.
Smosh from a few years back.
Oh, there you go. That's back on the change.
and
Smosh.
Yeah,
Not to like degrade them. They're really good guys. I love
They
them.
play it too safe.
They're playing it on the line of there's a lot of change that I don't like. I mean, I like them, but they diverge away from what I used to like.
Is it that they're changing or that we're changing? I
Yeah,
guess
it's
just the
either
humor
or.
is changing.
I mean, they're funny in some things, but they make me. They don't give me the same giggly feeling.
I know, whenever I watched Smosh, like, it's the 5th grade humor. I think that's what it is. That makes it, it's like, you have to watch it on a certain day, or like a certain mood, in order to actually find it funny anymore for me, personally. I mean, because, I've changed a lot within the past few years. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty obvious. Which I'm hoping is for the better. I mean, I'm not, picking fights and jumping off the walls, and I'm actually doing my homework. Smacking people randomly.
biting people's knees.
Kicking them in the shin.
But it's all good now.
I don't think this is a roast of K-Fox.
We could do that.
Don't worry.
No.
Don't worry. I wrote down, see, the notebook wasn't a bad idea. Change in humor. I want to talk about that a little bit. I've watched Saturday Night Live for as long as I can remember. And I can honestly say that everything has changed about that show. Like, from back in time with, like, John Belushi, and up to Will Ferrell, and Chris Farley, and Adam Sandler, to now where you have people like Jay Pharoah, and Nassim Pedrad, and the people that are kind of climbing the ladder in the sketch comedy era, and how the humor in it has become, I guess you could say, vulgar-based.
Yeah.
I don't want to say, like...
They've gone away from more of a satire kind of feel to something a bit more.
They're in a journal sense now.
Yeah.
Instead of a variety show, it's more of a general show.
Yeah.
Which, there's nothing wrong with the general, it's just...
I love Saturday Night Live still, but there's no sketches now to where you want to see it come back. Unlike the newer ones, like Californians, which it's awesome, but like back then in the 90s, where you would see like Chris Farley do Matt Foley, the motivational speaker, and like every time that would come back, it'd be amazing. And now you just have like a couple reoccurring people. Like the only shot back to the 90s that you might have is Justin Timberlake hosting.
JT?
Yeah.
Big JT fan right there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake fan?
Oh my god, he's amazing.
Oh my god, he's amazing. Huh?
OMG.
I just like his music.
Yeah. Alright,
This
so
new song's pretty good.
Yeah.
back to change. But yeah, it's just like he said, change the mold, don't change you.
I've noticed musical change lately. Like, and it's not the people, it's the musicians themselves that molded themselves into something weird.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Like, I've noticed some older bands like STD, Stone Temple Pilots. They're not what they used to be, and I don't like it. But I mean, it's all right. It's just, they're not what I like.
I feel like a lot of bands, especially within the past decade, have changed a lot. Linkin Park's changed.
Oh yeah.
Linkin Park changed a lot. At first it was a little sketchy, but they've kind of like smoothed back out because they got a little
They
excited
did
with the
that
whole
Death by
tech
Sunrise
stuff.
thing.
Yeah. and your My Chemical Romance,
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. They've all changed. I like the My Chemical Romance change. I mean, they still have a bit of what they used to have. But, I mean, well, the thing is My Chemical Romance has been a love of mine ever since middle school. Ever since high school, because that's been forever ago.
Yeah.
But, like, they went for more of a punky, which at the time was what I wanted. And then their new albums, they were faster. They were almost happier in a way. And they were really entertaining. They fit, I think they grew with the people that they were hitting for.
So they changed the mold themselves. They were like,
they changed the
people
mold,
are
but they
changing,
kept,
let's change the mold with them.
yeah, they kept touch of what they used to be.
Yeah. So they had their roots, but they were adding on.
And not only bands and artists and personally, well, in general, but like certain singers, like pop star singers and hip hop singers and stuff, the style of the artists have changed completely, of the genre has changed completely. And I have to pick this because I've actually given some thought to it.
Okay.
Don't hate me.
Alright, go ahead.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh.
Okay.
Touchy right now. Just let me finish.
Hold on, everyone, before you jump on it.
Before you comment everything, you may disable things.
I'm not insulting. I'm not insulting nor ridiculously defending. What I'm saying is Miley Cyrus, a little bit of Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, all of them have fell into this trap. No, not really blender, a trap. Because what's happening right now is their first few big songs. What'll happen is they'll be, whenever Miley Cyrus first got off of Disney, she instantly went to her own rebellious attitude. Which there's nothing wrong with that. She was like a pink prodigy almost. Like that, I feel like that's what she was aiming for at first, especially with the hair. But then she wavered away. She listened to her companies too much. They're like, Miley Cyrus, you have an amazing body. You have an amazing face. We are going to over-sexualize everything about you and get away from what it was.
That they don't want.
Exactly. Now,
That don't want
one of her newest songs, Wrecking Ball. That song, if you listen to just the lyrics, it's perfect. It's touching. It's heartfelt. It reaches out to a good audience. Her voice fits perfectly with it. But the video, they licking a hammer. Miley Cyrus, say something. Come on.
Hey guys, this is Miley Cyrus. Just a channel.
On the Wrecking Ball naked, okay, that's fine, maybe a couple times. But they just overdid it. They're over-sexualizing, and I feel like it's going to ruin her career because she's going to lose the respect of all of her people, and the people that still follow her are going to end up changing themselves for a negative, thinking they have to be, like, streetwalkers in order to be awesome.
I don't think she really, like, thinks that she's gonna lose all of her, like, respect and
She's trying to
admiration.
build something that wasn't there.
She's trying to build her own sort of thing,
Because-
but I mean, she's not heading the right way for me at least.
The rebellion thing, I completely agree with. I mean, it's a unique style. It's something that's kind of faded away from music in the past decade or so. And if she's trying to bring it back, that is a great thing. It's an admirable thing. She is doing great as far as her songs go. I read some interviews about her. She is an awesome person, like, in a way. But it's either the corporate or her just making bad decisions with her music videos and stuff that I think are just going to send her into a downward spiral if she isn't
I
careful.
think most of her problems, like, it's not.
Perhaps. It could be a lot of,
because,
it's a lot of things.
I mean, if you're going to be stuck with this neat and kind thing, and then you have to leave that because your contract's up or something, and then you're like, well, what do I do? Well, to make more of a big difference, why don't I just do the drastic change? Just go opposite. Just go completely away from the spectrum, and do the opposite. People notice that. We never notice the good things that happen. We
True.
always see the really weird
Because all
radical
we're
things.
allowed to see is the bad things.
Yeah, it's America.
Yes.
Sorry.
Welcome to it.
America.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
NASCAR brain.
That paper.
Okay,
Shoot.
off of Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Other changes.
I've noticed some video game developers, they're not completely changing genres, but there's no real good thriller games, like exciting games.
Have you played Heavy Rain?
From what I've seen of it, yes, I would like to play it.
Amazing.
But like, there's no other games that like put you in the seat and like you just cry your eyes out because
Obviously, you haven't played Last of Us.
Oh my god.
Last of Us.
I've watched some of it.
Have you played? Have you seen anything on Beyond Two Souls?
No, I haven't seen Beyond.
It
Yeah.
just released.
No, I haven't seen it.
So good.
But like, there are some games I want to get like caught up into. Like, this may sound like old school with me. Pokemon. I want to get caught up in X and Y. I want to try to get it and get caught up into it. Just get developed into it so bad that
You can run diagonally!
what?
Diagonals!
Wait. So is it like
It's not
downward
just
plane, or is
yeah,
it like
it's
angle
almost,
plane?
and you can go like whoop.
Is it kind of like?
That's what I've seen. It's just whoop. You can go diagonal.
I don't know how.
I do like
feel.
to change that Pokemon that who's Pokemon, I forget. But Nintendo, the way Nintendo did things.
I'm just looking ahead and say Yoshi something.
Yeah, it's Yoshi something. Yoshi Matsu, the Japanese name.
Yoshi, insert Japanese name.
Please don't be racist. Don't think we're racist about that. I can't pronounce things. Anyways,
It's okay.
Or American.
but it's American. But like when you, like I remember Pokemon, like you couldn't run in old versions. You weren't able to run. You guys notice that? You weren't able to run. The original ones, like really first started could
like
not
the
run.
original red.
Yeah, there was
Blue,
no
right?
running. And then like the sprites, they were just these weird objects. Like they didn't resemble the Pokemon anyway. Like Blastoise was not Blastoise. It was some weird.
Giant dinosaur turtle cat. Did you notice that?
What?
was that?
Did you just go? No, on series of unfortunate
Yeah.
events.
Okay.
Okay, that's good
Step
then.
out there.
All right. Anyway, change in general. What else should we talk about in change?
We did music. We did movies. I like movies.
Movies
Changing
changed.
movies. I saw
I-
some things that really disturbed me now.
I personally like how we're redoing some of the like old superhero movies.
Green Lantern. I'm a big fan of what they did. I'm not a Marvel. I'm a Marvel
I
fan.
wasn't
But
able
what they
to
did,
see Green
what
Lantern.
they did the Green Lantern, the black one. What's his name? The black Green Lantern. I know this sounds really racist, but there's a difference in the two.
The Black Green Lantern.
Yeah, they made him openly homosexual. I feel like they should make it. Well, it should vary wherever he's at because I mean it's his choice, not. Well,
And I mean, I don't want you guys to think, oh, they're against homosexuals because they're ranting about the Green Lantern being homosexual. We're really not. I mean, we're just comic book fans, you know.
then they should just make it in his bio what he is. It'd be like, it would be like making Spider-Man straightly homophobic. It would make it weird because then it's like, oh well, he's branded with that. It should vary between each writer that does each series.
And that's one thing. That's one thing that I have kind of against DC. Whereas I know Marvel did the big change with Spider-Man in the newer comics because they had him like he's like a mixture of races. He's like
Well, now they have Miles Morales too. There's those things.
That's the one. He's kind of like the newer Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's like
He's young and he's
African American,
Yeah, he's African.
Puerto Rican.
yeah, he's biracial.
Yeah. But like other than that, like we don't hate DC. I would like to say that we like the way that they like put together the superhero. We like the concept behind the superhero, but we don't like the way that they're portrayed.
Yeah, like they have this profile. They say that profile. They don't change any sort of way. Where Marvel they have variations. Like Spider-Man may be what are the words. He'll be young in one season, like a series, and then the next series he'll be a complete grown man in college, living a life with Gwen or Mary Jane, and just whichever one he wants to
I
live
feel like
with.
with Marvel, both villains and superheroes, they grow more as characters between each universe. Whereas in DC, yeah, they do tend to stay on just that safe plateau with very little, and if there is any, it's extreme, like dramatic. And I mean, I am a fan of both. I if I could put it in one way, I love the villains of DC and the heroes of Marvel. Which, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
granted, I'm not as into comic books or video games nearly as much as these guys. But I'm the one that goes to the conventions.
That is
So,
true. I haven't
I
been
feel
to
like we should do a.
oh, we're gonna do a live one. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get a
I
camera
think
or
we should
something, and I'm going to talk to you
Ohio
guys
Con
from
with-
OhioCon. It's January, woo! Yeah, it's my
Ooh,
birthday present to
cool.
myself.
Hey, here's a little plug. Why don't you tell them like where it is?
I don't know the exact
Send
dates
me-
yet,
Like,
but
area-wise.
area-wise, it's in the Columbus High Regency Center. Right dead center of Columbus. Great area, actually. It's huge. The vendors room is massive. Like,
I've been there before for a.
giant.
The Summer Lunar Ferret Convention.
Ferret convention?
Yes, I have like 7 or 8 ferrets at my
Ferrets?
grandma's. Yeah,
It is. She's
No.
agreeing.
Yeah, I have like
She
7
has
or 8
ferrets?
ferrets. Yeah, I have a
his
lot of
grandma
them.
does. They're
Yeah.
so cute.
And we used to do fair conventions, the Ohio Fair Convention, and like you can marry your ferrets there. You can get 2 ferrets married,
Okay,
and
that's just weird.
That is
Yeah.
a little
You
odd.
went to look.
you can buy clothes. Oh, they're so cute.
Look this up. Dude, can you really?
Yeah, you can marry ferrets.
We're gonna look this up. Anyway,
Using our fact
But-
checker here.
if it's at the door, it's $55 for all 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Like, at the fair convention,
Cosplays anything you want.
Can you
You
marry-
can buy
Yeah.
anything you want.
Like, can
all
you
of this
marry
good
ferrets?
stuff. Why are we advertising?
no,
Oh,
just a little
speaking of
plug.
advertising.
But yes, I will more than likely be able to tune in with you guys so they have a little live chat. I'm going with 3 other friends of mine. There's going to be a bunch of people there that we know that we're going to meet up with. Cosplaying, yes. I am going as the Lara Croft from Lara Croft Tomb Raider Reborn. Lara Croft Reborn. Tomb Raider Reborn. Yeah, I'm gonna next week. I'm gonna have the hair and everything for it. I'm going to be a brunette again.
Ooh.
And
nice.
then I know, right? It's been like a year. And then I'm also going as Ponyta, and my friend is going as Evie, and then our boyfriends are going as trainers. So it's gonna be fun.
I want to get Umbreon costume now. I love Umbreon.
Andrew, that would be a giant.
Red, a giant black thing with yellow rings.
Yeah.
They go all the way to
Oh.
Germany
Huh?
for ferret conventions. They go all the way to Germany.
What?
Yeah.
Apparently they go all the way to Germany, ferret conventions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Does it say when
But like literally, like they have ceremonies. Like you can like they dress them up in riding versions.
Are you talking about ferrets marrying ferrets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like us marrying a
That's
ferret.
what-
That would be.
Yes, I want to marry a ferret.
I mean, there's people like
So white, I'm
You
sorry.
heard it here first, folks. She wants to marry a ferret.
They're cute.
They are cute. I would like to have one
But
as a
some won't
pet.
bite.
I'd
Look,
prefer a
they like
hedgehog.
you, they're not.
And then a pomsky, so I can have a hedgehog riding a pomsky.
I'm gonna
I can't
marry.
find anything about your, like, ferret.
I mean,
I think how long have we been doing this now? 24? If we
we
started at 3?
we started 3.
I think so. I think it might be a good time to close up. I mean, especially since we got so far off topic
And I
anyway.
got a.
He has band, I have a date.
Ooh, girl.
He has to upload this.
Yeah. So guys,
Hang on. I have to upload this and play Grand Theft Auto.
online.
Yeah. So you
I have to make a gas mask.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
what
Yeah.
time,
Oh.
what time is it right now? What are we-
We are at 3:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So,
As we do at the end of all of our podcasts, I just wanted to merge into a little bit of gaming, just throw it in there, so I guess this is where we would step in. Get over here. Alright, so Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, right?
Yes.
I started to talk about it a
I'm
little
gonna try to
bit.
get it.
Yeah, it's amazing online. I gave it I would say like a 9.8 out of 10 due to the bugs at the beginning where you couldn't really get online, but they fixed it with it.
Throwing things. I'm mad at you.
They fixed it within a week, so that's kind of good.
Bugs that we have, we need to be fixed.
I'm gonna clear the table here, so you don't have to throw.
I really didn't care for the nudity thing. That was really weird. Like it dropped the bomb too quick. Yeah, nudity.
Yeah.
She can agree with me on this one.
What?
Yeah,
And what,
strip
GTA
clubs.
5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Strip
yeah,
clubs
there-
have always
It's a
been
strip club.
No. Straight nudity, dude.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
guy
not a
that
big
was
fan
doing
about
the
it.
walkthrough had to block it
I
out.
think you're only saying that because your girlfriend's in the room.
No, like I'm not a big fan of it. Like,
It's just
It'd be
it's a-
different.
It's a part of Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
I think it's too much, honestly.
and she doesn't care about the cussing thing. Like they cuss a little too much for it, and it was really weird. It ruined the game a little. Watch. Just playthroughs.
He's throwing things. You broke a chair.
What, you broke it?
No.
It's really.
So here at the Library Media Center.
Yes.
Not breaking
We
Meanwhile,
have some local. We have some local
But yeah,
news too.
Grand